Sylvester Stallone plays a superhero in the new Prime Video film Samaritan, so let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services just like Prime Video. If you guys are like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. A young boy learns that a superhero who was thought to have gone missing after an epic battle 20 years ago may in fact still be around. So Sylvester Stallone as a superhero, I'm all on board with Samaritan. I was looking forward to this film. It was pushed back a little bit. We weren't sure if it was going to be in theaters or in Prime Video, and it landed on Prime Video this weekend. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the film. Were you looking forward to it? I think Stallone was a right pick for a superhero. He played that mysterious role very well of someone who was thought to have gone missing 20 years ago. He's been in hiding. There's this young boy that's been looking for a Samaritan and believes that it may be the person across from his apartment. So with Stallone in here and he looks good, I thought this would be a really entertaining superhero film. I left the film just wanting a little bit more. It has the right premise, it has the right intentions, but it feels like there is something missing from this movie. I waited a while to see Stallone in action within this film. Everything prior to Stallone's introduction was a very sluggish setup for the story, with this young boy determined to find Samaritan, a group of bad people within the film, just everything that's kind of felt average. You understood that Stallone's character was very mysterious and he may or may not be around, and once he is fully introduced and you understand his powers, that's when the fun is picked up. But it's not the best thing I've ever seen. There's still a lot that is missing from here. We have a villain in here played by Pilo Asbeck, and he's a pretty good character in here. You just don't feel that conflict between him and Samaritan. Once we kind of get into the meat of the story and understanding this rivalry between Nemesis and Samaritan that took place 20 years ago, and now it's being revisited, you don't feel that conflict as Pilo Asbeck's character is trying to take over this city and cause mayhem, and Samaritan is supposed to be there to stop it all. As chaos is going on in the city, we see Stallone's character sitting and watching TV and learning about it through the news. So I don't feel that impact from the villain side of the story and that conflict between the two, and ultimately it leads to a dull ending. There is some surprises and some decent action scenes, but that urgency and that conflict is lacking within this film to give it that push at the end of the movie. It's got a really poor setup for it. Some of the characters are fun, but it takes its time. The middle half is where it's strong, and we see that connection between Stallone's character and this young boy who wants to know more about him. He has all these questions. He's very intrigued by Samaritan, and so we see this friendship that's developing, and Stallone realizing that he needs to come out of hiding to protect people. In the end, it's got some cool action scenes, but it feels rushed and there's just no urgency surrounding all of that. It's a bland take on a story of an aging superhero and someone that's been in hiding. It could have been more epic, it could have been action-packed, it could have been possibly hilarious too, but instead the tone is very dull, and the color of it as well does match it. It feels very gray at times. Not like a dark movie, but just the overall lighting and coloring of it matches that tone, and at times it feels a little bit boring. They could have just done more with certain sequences. I did like Javon Walton in the film. He plays the young boy that is trying to discover Samaritan. There's a lot of interest from his side. He's very energetic about learning about Samaritan and discovering who he is. And once he does figure out that it is Stallone, there's this genuine friendship. And Stallone is great in here as well. Very quiet performance, but he delivers on those action scenes. So Samaritan I thought was going to be something just a little bit different. I left the film just wanting a little bit more. for. It's a bland take on a superhero film. It has its right intentions. It has a good premise. It has Stallone in it. It has all the right elements to make a fun film. But it being the end of August, that was a concern as well. Samaritan just ended up being an average superhero film that I'm not sure I'm going to want to watch again. So before I give you my score for Samaritan on Prime Video, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button and get it all in one spot. And if you'd like to see where Samaritan ranks amongst all of the other 2022 releases I have seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd and you can find my ranking there. I'm going to go ahead and give Samaritan a C. Thank you guys for checking my review for Samaritan on Prime Video. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.